So let's continue on with this one. Calculating the expected value. So in order to calculate the expected value, first you have to do the fraction. That's a half, that's a fourth, and a fourth. So I would go 12 times 1/2 plus 1/4 times 4 plus 1/4 times -2. Half of 12 is 6, and if you're not sure, use your calculator. A fourth of 4 is 1, and this is -1/2. Again, things you can do in your calculator. 7 minus 1/2 is 6.5, or 6.5. Okay? Obviously, you know this would not be a fair game if it was a game. Okay. All right, find the value of x. So this is when we have to do either sine, cosine, or tan. Okay? So since we don't have long side, sine and cosine are out, it's got to be tan. Tan of 73 equals opposite over adjacent. Then multiply both sides by 12. Pick up your calculator. And you get x equals 39.25. Please, don't just wait for me to put up the answer. Practice doing it yourself. Otherwise, when it comes to the test, you're not going to be sure what to do. All right, the slope ratio of the 18-degree angle is 1/3. Okay, so that means that this is 1/3. Okay, so that means that if I'm doing a fraction thing and I'm going 9 over x equals 1/3, make an x, multiply what touches. 27 equals 1x. Oops, I'm sorry, you can't see any of that. Sorry, let's move that up and say it again. So since the the slope ratio is 1/3, 1/3, and then I went 9 over x equals 1/3. 9 times 3 is 27. 27 equals 1x. X equals 27. Okay, and then theta, they want that. Well, this plus this is 90 degrees, so I just go 90 minus 18, which is 72 degrees. Okay. All right, we've got probability, and they want to know of picking an eraser. All right, there's 14 erasers out of 24. 16 plus 14 is 30, plus 24 is 54. Simplify that to 7/27. And then if I'm going to write it as a percent, 7 divided by 27 is about 26. Sorry, you can't see that. It's about 26%. Or 0.26. Okay. Let's make sure I did that right. 30, 54. Yep. Okay. Classify the angle pair. This is alternate interior angle. Alternate interior angles are equal. So 2x plus 6 equals 3x minus 5. -1x equals -11. Divide by -1. X equals 11. Now, I don't know if they're going to want x, or I don't know if on the test they're going to want the actual angle. If they want the angle, you would take the 11, plug it in, and then solve. 22 plus 6, 28 degrees. Now, let's say you go, I'm not sure if you're right. If you come over here, 3 times 11 is 33, minus 5 is 28. They're equal. Okay, let's go to the next page. All right. So they want you to find x. I know that this triangle is 180 degrees. So if I go 180 minus 29 plus 42, I'll figure out this. Okay? So I'm going to go 180 minus 29 plus 42. And that's 109. And then I know this forms a linear pair, which means it's 180 minus 109, which is 71 degrees. Okay? And some of you might have figured out that this plus this is equal to that. Okay? This one we know, just like we said before, this plus this equals 180. So I'm going to go x plus 21, 21. 3x plus 14, and 2x minus 5, 3, 5, 6x, 35 plus 30, That's going to equal 180 degrees. And now I solve it. 6x equals 150 divided by 6. I think it's 25. Let me just double check. Yep, x equals 25. Now remember, if I asked you to plug in or find the angles, you would go 25 plus 21, and that's 46. This you would go 2 times 25 is 50, minus 5 is 45. 3 times 25 is 75, minus 14 is 61 degrees. And I should be able to add those up to get 180. Let's double check. 46 plus 45 plus 61. Uh-oh. What did I do wrong? Oh, that's plus 14. I did minus 14. So 3 times 25 is 75. That should be 89. Let's try this again. Now it equals 180. Okay. All right. Are they congruent? No, because they're not exactly the same. Are they similar? Let's find out. So 12 over 15 equals 18 over 25. All I have to do is just multiply them. 12 times 25. I get 300, and then I'm going to go 18 times 15. And it's 270. Oops, you didn't see that. It's 270. So they are not similar. They would only be similar if it was like 300 equals 300, then it would be a yes. Okay? So are they similar? No. Okay? All right. Let's go to the next one. Determine if the following diagram can exist. Let's see. All right, well, this plus 18 plus 82 equals 100. But this plus this is supposed to be 90 because that's 90. So no, it doesn't exist. And it doesn't exist because the triangle sum theorem, which means it's supposed to be 180 degrees. And if you go this plus this plus this, that's 190 degrees. 190 does not equal 180. Okay. So let's see. The measure of angle 6 is 80. So 6 is 80. And the measure of angle 3 is 100. So no, it doesn't exist because this is top right and this is top right. Based on corresponding, they're supposed to be equal. Okay. All right. Now the next one they want to know about is angle 5 and angle 4. Alternate interior angles, they're supposed to be equal. So the answer is yes, because of the alternate interior angles. You don't have to know how to spell either. It's multiple choice, but be careful because there could be the wrong answer in there. I'm worried some of you are going to go a little bit too fast. All right, let's go to this one. Let's factor. First guy, last guy. Make an x, 81 and negative 18, negative 9, negative 9. X, x, negative 9, negative 9. So it's x minus 9 squared. But now they want you to also, so they want you to factor it and solve for x. All right? So then what that means is what they also want you to do is set it equal to 0. So add 9, ignore the squared. X equals 9. So that's one answer, and that's another answer. Let's do the next one. Make your box. Hopefully you guys are checking this. Multiply. 144? I'm not sure. Yes. Negative 144, and there's nothing in the middle, so these two have to be the same number. 12 and negative 12. 12x, negative 12x. 3x, 3x. 3 times 4 is 12. 4 times a negative 4 is negative 16. That's my factor. To solve it, I take this and set it equal to 0, and I take this and set it equal to 0. X equals negative 4/3. Add 4, divide by 3. X equals positive 4/3. There's the factor. There's the solve. All right, next one. Make your cute little box again. 6x squared, negative 3. This times this is negative 18. And negative 7. Two numbers that multiply to get 18 and add to 7 are 9 and 2. Since this is negative, the bigger guy's negative. I'm going to put the positive with the positive and the negative with the negative. I can take out a 2x. 2 times 3 is 6, and 2 times 1 is 2x. 1 times negative 3, done. 3x plus 1, 2x minus 3 equals 0. Oops, that's the factor. Now I'm going to set each of them equal to 0. Minus 1, 3x equals negative 1 divided by 3. Be careful because I'm worried if you go too fast, one of the distractors would be positive 1/3. Another distractor would be positive 3 or negative 3. So just take the couple seconds that it takes to make sure that you have the right answer. What if you're 1 point away, 1 question away from the A, 1 question away from the B, 1 question away from passing? Okay, your grade is your grade and I won't change it. Okay? All right, I'm going to stop the video now.